Debbie. We're here in her house in Puerto Plata. And I met Debbie, I guess a few years ago, from Journey International Church, which Bruce and Janine Coker came and started here. And they volunteered with Project Esperanza, and then they started a church and invited us, and we started attending their church. And so Debbie then went to Santiago for a while, but has since come back, and we're reunited today. But we've kept in touch a lot since then. And so I've been putting out a call for sponsors for our school year starting, and Debbie stepped up and sponsored a student, and I thought since we were visiting today, she would be a fun person to interview since she's Dominican American and has stepped up to collaborate with Project Esperanza. So thank you so much for doing that.
My pleasure.
So I'm just going to ask her a little bit about life. So you were born in the Dominican Republic?
I was born here in 1953. Much different than what it is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say was the biggest difference?
Just life in general. I think it's, because we didn't have canned goods, we didn't have, the traffic.
Yeah.
We do now, and the big skyscrapers and everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of difference. It's a lot change.
In Puerto Plata, there's no skyscrapers, but in Santiago there are.
Santiago, yeah, and the traffic was just, and we still had the horse and buggy.
Okay.
When I was here when I was little, but there's no more.
I do see it in Puerto Plata a little bit. Not horse and buggy, but like.
With the carriages.
Yeah, or like a flat wooden thing that they carry goods on.
Yeah.
With a horseback. Because sometimes at our stoplight coming out of our neighborhood, we have to stop for it and such.
Right.
But yeah. So just a lot more urbanized.
It's a lot. It's a big change.
So you're from Santiago. You were born in Santiago.
Yes.
Okay. And then your family moved to the U.S. when you were 11?
When I was 11 in 1963, and we were there. Well, I was there till 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
And we just came briefly for a family visit in 1974.
Okay.
For 2 weeks, and then I never came back.
What about your aunts and uncles? Did everybody go to the U.S.?
On my father's side mostly, but my mother's side, I still have a lot of cousins here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what made you come back?
My parents, they came back here to retire, but then they had this onset of dementia, and I had to come back and take care of them.
Okay. And how did you feel when you learned that that's what you had to do?
Oh, that was fine, because we don't believe in nursing home.
Yeah.
And I was the oldest, so, and they took care of me when I was little. So I think it was my duty to take care of them, and my love for them.
Yeah.
And my mother has since passed away, and so I'm taking care of my dad now.
Yeah.
He's 92 and has dementia, so.
How did you feel about leaving the U.S. and coming back here?
I always moved around a lot.
Okay.
So I adapted pretty quickly to places, even though this was a culture shock.
Yeah.
This was a really culture shock because it's so different. But but I adapted, I think. But I love Puerto Plata much better than Santiago.
Yeah.
I'm not into city living right now.
Yeah.
In this part of my life, I need the tranquility and I've always loved the ocean, so being close to the ocean is good.
Yeah. But were you just like, okay, I'm going to do it, or were you like, I don't want to leave the U.S.?
Before, I would say, I'm never going back, I'm never going back.
Oh, really?
But once I decided, and my faith was so strong, that I was like, I could go on and on about how a divine appointment and how I was led to come here by God, and it was the right decision. So I kind of just did it by faith. I knew it was going to be okay because it was really ordained and ordered by God to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I had no faith, I probably wouldn't come, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have come under. But I really took a leap of faith, and I'm glad I did, because I really would like to stay here.
Now you
I love it that much. Yeah. That's the way life is.
Yeah. So, did your parents raise you speaking Spanish?
Yes. And when we went to the United States, I spoke English to them, and they spoke Spanish to me, and I guess I never lost that.
Yeah.
I can still read it and write it.
Yeah. Because you were in what grade? You were in like 5th grade?
5th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how hard was it for you to learn English when you went there? Or did you already know English?
No, I did not know English, but I went to school with nuns. And they were extremely strict with learning
What state were
English.
you in?
I was in New York.
Okay.
So I learned English. I repeated fifth grade, but from September to September, I was fluent in English.
Okay. Wow.
Because they were really strict about me learning English.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be dead than be caught speaking Spanish with the nuns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did you end up studying and doing in the U.S.?
I became a photographer. So I was a professional photographer. I had my own studio and I loved it. It was such a passion that I really didn't feel like I went to work. It wasn't like work. So I always tell people that find your passion, do it, because then it doesn't feel like it's work.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta go to work. I never had a day like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I know you quill, you do awesome large work of quilling, like the Tree of Life, and then you're the sun in the US.
Yes.
And you do other sorts of craft work
Yeah,
too.
I always like to dip on things to keep me busy, especially after you retire or you come and take care of your parents, and it's like, what am I gonna do? So, quilling, I've done watercolor and hair ribbons. I mean, everything, the earrings, necklaces, because I get bored very easily too after 3 or 4 months, and it's like, okay, I have to go on to something else.
Yeah.
And I may come back to that, but I take a break.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I want to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
So we sell artwork. We train moms and community members to do bracelets and different things like that. And so that's one way. We have a little art shop where we sell. So we're always looking for different types of. We always look for different types of workshops to teach people, and whether they sell it in the shop or whether they can sell it to tourists, wherever, just more skills for them to have.
Yeah.
So would you be interested in doing any sort of workshops?
That would be awesome.
Oh,
and I think it's for tourists, it's something different.
Yeah.
Because they're always looking for something different to bring, to buy.
Yeah. I know you like to collect sea glass and sea glass like that. I love that too. We've done some trips with.
I have tons of sea glass though.
Yeah.
That was a sea glass face too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I would be welcome. That would be great.
Okay, awesome. We'll have to plan.
That would be great.
So I don't always get to listen to your devotionals, but every single morning you send me a devotional, and they're so thoughtful, and I love them. I'm going to make sure that I listen to them more. But what led you to do that, or like when did you start doing that?
I had done it in the United States through email, when email first came out, and then I stopped because I came here, and then I was taking care of my parents, and I realized I want to be used by the Lord. It's like, what am I going to do? I'm sitting here, use me. So then the idea of the devotional came out. And I send it out in Spanish, and then, I do it in English, and then I translate it on Google Translate into Spanish.
Okay.
And then I send it out to Spanish and English.
You do the voice in
English.
And then you do a written Spanish, or you do the voice in
Spanish?
Spanish?
No, I do a voice in Spanish.
Yeah.
And then, so I do two.
Okay.
And then, it keeps me, I've always wanted to keep in touch with people, and that's what I love. Some days, I cry because some people write me back, what it meant to them and how much they needed to hear that. And I pray the Holy Spirit just, there's people that don't ever read it.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me. That doesn't concern me.
Yeah.
One day they will read this and then write me how much it meant to them.
Yeah.
The Lord just uses it. I'm just the vessel.
Yeah.
I'm just the messenger.
Yeah.
So that's where that came in. And then I also do a Bible study on TikTok.
Oh, you do?
We're doing Ephesians right now, and I absolutely love that. And it's another thing that I wanted the Lord to use me, because that's a big market. That's like a lot of people.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just found out what it was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a whole social media platform.
Oh my God.
I thought it was just
huge,
videos or something.
Huge.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful. Like I'm Christian, so I only get Christian content. But
There's bad
I would
stuff.
not, very bad, because there's no censorship.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can imagine.
Yeah.
And so, I found, if one person sees it and I get comments,
Mm-hmm.
so I know that the Lord is using it for the good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel useful.
Yeah.
I feel like, doing something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Helping spread the gospel. So.
Yeah. Awesome. So are your devotionals on TikTok or it's different?
No, it's different. I'm only doing the Bible study on TikTok.
Okay.
Bible study in Ephesians, verse by verse.
Okay.
So I'm doing Ephesians now, and we're on chapter 6. But I've learned so much.
Yeah.
Because I have to, study that verse and see. So I've learned more than probably the other way around.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to get the devotionals in Spanish or in English, then they can let you know and you'll send them to them?
Right.
Okay.
I usually, if I meet somebody and I can see either their interest or the Lord, says ask them, I usually ask them. I don't want to send it to somebody like strangers.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to intrude.
Yeah.
It has to be somebody that
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for the future, you plan to stay here and put the podcast?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm not. I don't. I have a son in the United States, and if I ever get where I can't take care of myself, then I may go back and he can take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have that plan.
Yeah.
I'm not going to nursing home. But that's the plan, and Lord willing, I'll be fine, and I won't need him to take care of me. But the plan is, I love it here.
Yeah. Has he come and visited?
Not yet.
Okay.
He was going to, and then COVID hit. So
okay.
plans were tabled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad you're back.
I know. Me too. I couldn't wait to get to Puerto Rico, and it's just just everything. I'm just so happy here with customer service and everything that's even the same companies.
Really?
Like Claro is much better customer service in here.
Really?
My bank, which is the same bank as Santiago, is absolutely great here.
Oh my God.
So just everything is, I think, because of its smallness. I don't know, but I just love it here.
Yeah. I do too.
Yeah, it's a slower pace. You feel just a little bit more freedom here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I like that it's I like Cabarete and Sosúa. They have a large expat population, which if you want to see more expats, then you can go visit there. Right. But I like how Puerto Plata is still very like a local town.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I like that downtown part.
Yeah.
The city part.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share?
I just love the fact that we got close and that we are still in touch. And I love the kids. I love these kids. So hopefully we'll be able to spend more time together.
Yeah.
As time goes.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any questions for Jenny?
No.
Thank you so much for being willing to do this on the room.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for sponsoring the student.
You're welcome. I hope more people will sponsor the students because this is a one organization, if you will, that really does care about the children. And I see the results and I'm so pleased. So pleased. So if you can sponsor.
Thank you.